And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside of Steele.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars that are brave enough to take on the animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body. Right to the leg.
What a counter!
Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Peter Maivia turns that around. Ooh! George Animal Steele is... not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Diving leg drop.
Measured up nicely.
Fist drop. We've seen that Steele isn't above using a foreign object to gain the edge against Maivia. So he's got to have the advantage in a match where they're surrounded by one huge weapon, right?
Well, you'd think that, Cole, but think about how these men prepared for this match. The High Chief is a consummate professional who's game planned for this stipulation. And Steele, well, I think he just shows up to the arena and asks who he's fighting.
George Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Maivia just dominated the animal with that one. Well, that does not look good.
Yeah, it seems to have opened him up pretty bad.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief.
Oh! Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief and the tribal tattoos on his body.
Nice takedown. Stack them up.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin. Not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end.
Using the cranium.
Blow after blow. He's looking rocked.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
Oh, and he stops that offense.
And Steele isn't looking helpless anymore.
This could be a good chance for Steele to get some distance and rethink things.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia Maivia is prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
And that holds Peter Maivia back.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. Big impact. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything.
Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
Turns the tables, shoulders down. Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that. Ooh, headbutt.
Nothing pretty about that.
Push. Double axe handle right on target.
Oh, man, jarring headbutt.
And Steele fending him off.
Peter Maivia prevents that one from connecting.
Driving the face down.
He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here.
Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stuntman credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Jarring European uppercut.
Headlock applied, tossed without regard.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now. These two trading one blow after another. Oh, he timed that counter well. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Oof. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Oh, man.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
What impressive determination from both competitors. And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other.
Oh, jeez, looking absolutely rocked.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on. The West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh, yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission. A stump puller.
The leg is only getting cinched in deeper, struggling to force a break.
This is the time to scratch, and
He taps. He taps. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia!
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.